Here is another example of geocoding addresses using ArcGIS Pro. In the previous video, I demonstrate how to clean up the data for the family physician when you download from their website. And in this case, I'm going to show you how to start the geocoding process in ArcGIS Pro. So first you need to bring your Excel file, and then you need to select the geocoding process by right click on the file in the table of contents, and then you can move to the next step where you need to select the geocoding service, and then you have to define your variable, the field type. So we have only one column which has the complete address including the street address, postal code, province name, and the country name. So we choose that's the field name of the address, and after that we are going to be define what fields we need to be exported. So we need all the maximum information we need when the geocoding process, defining the country, so it will help to narrow down the search, and geocoding will be much better and faster. And then we need to be define the nature of our address field. So it's a street address, and in some cases we have only street name, and then we have the postal code in case of where the street address is missing. So we define these are the types of information we want to use for the geocoding process. So once we define these things, we need to be moved to the next step, and that is going to be the process. So this process will help us to see overall the process ready for that, run some credit, how much is going to be used, and then finally once we have those estimates, we can accept and continue to start the geocoding process. So this process is quite fast. It's not taking like hours, it's just a few minutes or maybe seconds. So once you have the geocoding process, you need to see the summary to tell you how many match rates and the types, which is also kind of match, but they have more than one candidate with match, and the unmatched is basically where the address is not mappable. So those cases we will see how to deal with them. So first step is to start the geocoding, get the locations, and then verify the data sets. And the next we are going to be discuss about how this information will be cleaned up, and then we will be using assigning the other geography from the census data and other health related administrative and administrative boundaries. So we need to be have a better control in our data sets when we want to do the mapping. So this is all about the geocoding process. So now you have two different ways to do that. The previous example where we have aggregated data, and now this one is the raw data for the geocoding processes. Okay, if you have any question, let me know. I just might give you the quick overview how the geocoding processes you normally you can do that. Thank you very much for watching this video.